YouTube, hello, welcome to the darkness, apparently. It's night time. It's winter. Did anyone know it's October? Well, unless you're in Australia or something, in which case it's not. We're doing another reaction today. You might have guessed, because that's what we do here. Avenged Sevenfold, doing some more. Almost easy today. Yeah, it's dark. I wanted to acknowledge it, because next time hopefully it won't be, but it was one of those. I'm away all weekend. If I didn't record a video today, I would have no videos until Monday at the earliest, and I didn't want to do that, so I was like, you know what, let's just embrace the darkness and do maybe what will be a dark song. I don't know, it's Avenged Sevenfold. Sometimes they're a little bit dark. That's pretty much the connection I made there. That's all it takes. We're doing Almost Easy today. It has a video, we're gonna watch it. Yeah, I kind of there's some other songs that are a little bit more requested. There are some other songs that seem to be a little bit more popular from what I've seen, numbers-wise, at the very least. And obviously that means nothing. The song's a song. I'm going to listen to it and I'll decide whether I like it or not. But I know there are some other songs that have been requested that people want to see. This isn't one of them that's come up as much as some other ones. But I wanted to do this one while it was darker and save some of the more highly requested ones we haven't done yet for when the lighting's a little bit better, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Almost Easy. Should we just listen to it? I think that's well, I'll do. Let's listen. I like the videos, so I've got. Bash viral. It's really an Avenged Sevenfold video. It's funny, the video is really small because it's got the black bars, but it's still 4:3. So I've got it in full screen and it's just like a rectangle in the middle of the screen. I like it. It's kind of it just is what it is. I think with this particular song, it kind of, so far I'm only a minute and a half in, but you know what it's like. I have to do my pauses. It is what it is. It's for some of the other Avenged Sevenfold songs we've done that have had like their own flares to them, have been really interesting, really hooked me in. So far, this one just feels like it just is an Avenged Sevenfold, and it's nothing. You know, that's not to say that I dislike it, but there's nothing that's wowed me necessarily yet, in comparison to some of the other Avenged Sevenfold we've done. But that's fine. Really, a minute and a half in, but I've got to say my thoughts every now and then. I'm enjoying it. That's not meant to be this way. I do like the chorus actually. I'll listen to it again. Oh yeah. you know, it is what it is, G. That's like, if you want to draw me in, if you want to get me interested, if you want to pique my interest, they know what they've got to do. They know that you put a solo like that in. What am I supposed to do? Sit here and go, no, I'm not gonna sit here and I don't know what that was in the first place. But you just gotta, if you want to get me impressed, G, just play a solo, my dude. And he played a solo. Dude, that solo bang. Yeah, I said in the chorus. Obviously, I was talking about what I was playing. The chorus has grown on me a little bit. I like the chorus. It's growing on me. I'm growing into this one. Okay, you know what? Sometimes these things happen. Sometimes these things happen. For me, from 5 minutes ago, Nero Fort playing next. Let's not do that, although it is a banger. Don't listen to me. 5 minutes ago, I don't know what I was talking about. I hadn't had my chocolate milk yet. It grew on me. I liked it. It took me a minute. It was nothing like, I don't know what I was expecting. It's not like I went into it with expectations. I was just putting an Avenged Sevenfold song on, and that's what I got. But I don't know, it kind of didn't grab straight away. But then the hook grew on me, and I was like, actually, yeah, dude, I like this hook. I'm enjoying it. And then the solo came in, and then they changed the pace after the solo a little bit, and then brought it back to the hook that I quite liked. It's like, it wasn't a hook, it was a chorus. I liked it in the end. I did like that one. I enjoyed it. Let me just realised the Europa League's on. I forget they play it ridiculously early. Yeah, United are winning. I enjoyed it, actually, to be honest. I don't know what I was talking about at the start. I guess I just needed to give it its chance to actually grow into the song, and for the song to actually, oh, wow, fucking hell, Jesse Lingard scored a goal. Good Lord, what is going on? Is it 2015? I enjoyed that one. I don't know what else I want to say. I mean, we have the lyrics here, as always, because that's what we do here. Why not have a quick look at the lyrics? How long did I expect love to outweigh ignorance? By that look in your face, I may have forced the scale to tip. Shame pulses through my heart from the things I've done to you. It's hard to face, but the fact remains that nothing is new. I left you bound and tied with suicidal memories, selfish beneath the skin, but deep inside, I'm not insane. Come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy. Come back to me, okay, we heard that bit. You know what, this is one of those days, this happens, I have no idea. Now that I've lost you, it kills me to say, I've tried to hold on to you slowly. Right, let's pull up what we got in the description. M Shadows explains, quote, lyrically, it's about people messing up a lot in their lives. They fucked up all the time, and sometimes it's easy to forgive those people, sometimes it's not. It's always easy to say you're forgiven, but deep in your heart, you don't really want to forgive that person because almost easy is a catchphrase. It's almost easy to say, okay, you're forgiven, or it's almost easy to let go, or it's almost easy to just give up. It's almost easy. I feel like that gif where the woman's like, she's sat there and she's like mouthing to herself, and there's just like equations and shit floating across the screen. It's almost easy to say you're forgiven, it's almost easy to let go, it's almost easy to give up. So it's kind of in that moment, you could go any way. If something's happened, someone wants forgiveness, or you're trying to give someone forgiveness, it kind of is, it's just as easy to say you're forgiven as it is to not forgive them and move on, and it comes down to the moment of making that the decision. But at the same time, you know, sometimes you can forgive people, sometimes you make the decision to say that you've forgiven them, even though deep inside you haven't. Sometimes you just never do. It kind of could go any way, you know? It's an interesting one. I don't know what I have to add to that, to be honest. I feel like he's kind of summed it up himself there, really. come back to me, it's almost easy. Come back again, it's almost easy. So he's asking for forgiveness then, I think, in the song. Because he's saying, come back to me, it's almost easy. He's trying to say it's almost easy to forgive me. Because then he also says the stuff about, I left you bound and tired with suicidal memories. Selfish, but deep inside, I'm not insane. So I think he's asking for forgiveness in this song. What did he say? He said the Rev wrote this. The song was originally planned to be in the Transformers movie, but as the band puts it, later transformed into not being in the movie. It however featured in the popular racing game Need for Speed Pro Street. At the time, Sinister Gates refused to play the song, calling it cheesy, but in the end, the Rev won out with his shredding, aggressive vibe, an old school vibe. No, I do think it works in the end. I understand maybe lyrical content could be seen like that, a little bit corny or whatever, but I think it works in the end, to be honest. So this was on the 2007 album, although interestingly, it did also get included on the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen official soundtrack 2 years later. So I don't know if they ended up using it a couple of years later and the next Transformers film, or if it just came out, but it got on the soundtrack eventually. Maybe it wasn't actually featured within the film, but it was also on the Rock Band 2 set list, curated by Harmonix. Listen, I enjoyed it. It got there, and I did like it. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit to go into it, but I enjoyed it, and it was, you know, I wouldn't say it was. I mean, I just heard it, right? But I wouldn't necessarily say it was one of the big, one of my favourites, or one of my kind of the biggest, most impactful. Having first listened to it, you know, A Little Piece of Heaven, I was like it was impactful straight away. Like the story that they told, and they had all sorts of different instruments and stuff in there, and like different songs that would just kind of really hit me. I wouldn't say that one was the most impactful that we've done. But in terms of just being a good song, I think it was a good song, and it was an enjoyable song. I enjoyed it, and they made a good point, which is like a weird little niche thing to talk about. I don't think we've covered on this channel, that little weird topic of forgiveness. So I liked it. It definitely had its own merits. We obviously did. I didn't realize this was the track after Critical Acclaim, which we did recently, and A Little Piece of Heaven, which was on this album. So we're gonna bang this up. It was not. I don't know why I said bang. We're gonna wrap this up. Hope everyone enjoyed. I'll see everyone in the next video where, touch wood, it will be a little bit lighter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna go eat some food.